Well, good day, tubes, and how's she going? So, we got a fairly cold day today, minus 20, feels like minus 31 with the wind. Oh man, must be another one of those winter days. But anyways, we're gonna go try a good old grimy cold start on the truck and see if our little gasket repair the other day is holding up. So anyways, let's get suited up and head her out. Whoa-wee. I couldn't believe this was like plus 9 degrees out here the other day. And now it's like minus 20. So I got my back door all dug out yesterday. After we said g'day, I thought, oh geez, maybe I better do that because the wife had the car out. So, and if this door will even open, holy. So, let's get her started and see what's gonna happen here. And hopefully that she's all good. Turn all this crap off. Okay, ready? Here we go. Started nicer too. We're running about 1,000 RPMs. Roughly about now that it would start to kind of just a little bit under 1,000 now. Saying minus 18 up there. Still pretty darn cold. Well, that seems to be running a lot more better, that's for sure. Down to about 800 now, maybe. Rumps. Not even a fluctuation or a fart or a toot or nothing. Holy cow, there we go. Alright, so another thing what would happen is when you start taking off, it would kind of find its little until it kind of got going a bit. So let's just back her up here, and then I haven't given it any gas yet, so. Oh, she's definitely cold though. Oh, seems good. Oh, now we just gotta let the poor guy warm up. Holy, I can't even see. Man. Well, we're not doing too much else today, but I thought I'd maybe go write my test for my motorcycle license, and just finished her actually, and they had 3 tests to do. The first test was just general rules of the road stuff. The second one was the motorcycle stuff, and the last one was road signs and stuff like that. So I scored 100% on each test. She just like looked at me like, you did perfect. I'm like, yeah. No, I didn't say that. But she was like looking at me like almost like nobody ever gets perfect, you know. I'm like, it's not hard. Stop means stop and wait and proceed when safe, you know, like easy stuff. So it doesn't say my test results on here. It says test results, but not the test results, so I don't know. She said I did perfect, but anyways. So that's the thing they give me for the M1, and then there's the thing here that I signed and crap and stuff. So I'm only good for 90 days on that. There's the actual M1 license. So class M1, sweet. Now I just need something to ride. So Iron Man, look at this, buddy. But I can't ride half hour before I'm just watching the guy doing his driver's test here. He's checking all the signal lights. Seriously, bud? I think the guy would have checked that. But anyways, that's what they're supposed to do. Yeah, you're not supposed to ride with the M1. You're not supposed to ride half an hour before or after sunset. So you can't really ride at night and stuff, which is fine. But, you know, I've probably ridden just as much night as I have day. But anyways, whatever. Gotta follow the rules. So anyways, we got that. And I don't know what you need to know. Road tests, I gotta do that. Probably what's going to happen though, which is kind of sucky. The road test, I'll have to do it within 90 days or this M1 thing will expire. So I'm not going to be able to get much riding in probably that little bit of time with this winter still hanging on here. Mind you, I don't have anything to ride it anyways, but I wanted to kind of have something, and for when I do go make the purchase, so he can sign me up and do all the licensing and the plate and all that crap, you know, so she'll be all ready to rock, so I don't have to do that after kind of thing. Because if I didn't have my M1, they wouldn't be able to do that, so with like this, the license plate and all that stuff, right? So yeah, that's what's today, the 13th. Oh crap, 13th or 14th? 13th. So I would have to do my test within oh crap, so March, April, May, June, the middle of June, the first couple of weeks of June would be the first I'd have to have my road test done, whereas that's probably not gonna happen. It just all depends on this weather and crap, you know, so but we'll see what happens. I don't know. The only thing is, if it lapses, then she explained to me what happens then if it happens to lapse, which it's likely gonna. I have to pay the fee again, which was like $78 to write this test. You have to write the 3 tests again, but you don't have to wait that 90 days. You could technically do it that same week, that road test. You don't have to wait, like, you're supposed to wait, I think it was 2 months, but it expires in 90 days. So they give you like an extra month grace period there for booking your test and crap and stuff. So, but we didn't book any tests today because 1, I don't have a bike yet, and 2, we don't know what the weather's gonna be like. So we'll wait till probably, we'll see if we can squish her, and I don't know. They usually, they got quite a few testers running around here today, but I don't know. We'll have to see, but yeah, so we scored 300%. It was easy though, it wasn't. It's all, like, what was one of the questions? Honestly, I can't really remember now. There was a lot of them, but stupid things, you know, like, I don't know, I'm under pressure right now, so I can't think of anything. But anyways, stupid questions, but it's like, well, yeah, that wouldn't be the answer. Oh, well, yeah, that wouldn't be the answer either. Well, that looks a lot better than the rest of them, you know. But just general basic knowledge, you know. Now, you have to do, once I get the M1 road test done, I'll go into the M2. Now, the M2 is 20 months, I think. 20 months of experience you're supposed to gain, which will get screwed up with half of the winter again anyway, so the bike will get put away, and then, you know, so really I only probably get about 6 months, if that, at the most. And then you, yeah, that's after I pass the M1 test. They watch you around the parking lot, I guess, set up a few cones, and you got to do a couple of swervy things, and then you got to actually get off the bike and push it in a figure 8 without it falling over and you falling on top of it or something. Different things like that. That's the M1 driving test. Then you get into the M2. The M2 is, whoa, easy bud. Just crashed into someone there. The M2 is, yeah, like 20 months, and then you write another test, probably another 3 tests that are probably more challenging, more on the motorcycle stuff for the M2, and then you do your M2 20 months, and then at the end of that, you do the final road test, which they apparently give you a disposable ear thing, and they follow you around in a car or something, and they watch you, you know, making your turns and stuff, and making sure you're, you know, obeying the traffic laws and stuff. And they go like that. I just seen a guy do a U-turn on the frickin' highway over there. Oh my gosh. Way over here, I don't know if you can't see it now, he's gone, but way over here is like Highway 10, and this frickin' knob somewhere down there now just did a big U-turn right in the middle of a 4-lane highway. That was one of the things that was on the test, actually, was do U-turns and stuff, and make sure there's no signs and the way is clear, you know, stuff like that, right? But anyways, that guy would have failed. Shouldn't do it in a 4-lane freaking road, bud. Holy. But anyways, especially when there's traffic coming. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying before there, but yeah, so you get into the M2, you do that for 20 months, and then you do your final road test where they put the disposable ear thingy in your ear, and then they tell you, turn left here, knob. And you turn left, you know, do your thing, your stop and your checks, and then away you go. And then they'll probably want to see on the highway bit where you want to make a lane change, make a left lane change here. So you know, look in the mirror, look over your shoulder, signal, and away you go, right? Actually, no, it's signal, allow signal, look in the mirror, and then a shoulder check if you're doing the left. That's right. And I was kind of reading this in the book, and that's basically they tell you everything in the book. So, but the tests were a little bit longer than I thought it would have been. But wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. So whipped right through the the roadside one. That was like so easy. It's like, holy cow. But anyways, I guess someone that's new, you know, hasn't been driving for many years. April 8th was my test date. Like in 1995 or 6 or 7 or something around there. I can't even remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. So we've got you know, quite a bit of experience and driven quite a bit, and driven to the East Coast and back 3 times, and lots of driving in the city and the freaking 400 highways. Oh, that's another thing too. When I'm on the M1, I can't go on any like highways that are higher than 80 kilometers an hour, or any of the big 400 series highways, the big stuff. Can't do any of that until you're into the M2 stuff. So, which is kind of dumb because they want you to get experience, but they don't want you to go on those highways. So it's like, okay, well that's kind of dumb, you know. Okay, but anywho, we've got 90 days to get our bike. And actually, one of the reasons sort of why I went and did this today was when I get the bike, you know, like I want him to be able to, you know, he might not even sell it to me with, you know, because it's a road legal bike, he might not even sell it to me without a license. I don't really know that yet, but so at least I could say now, yeah, I got my M1, here you go, blah blah blah, and sign me up. So anyways, we're still sitting at minus 12. I don't know if I want to work on that bucket today. I don't really want to have the door open for that length of time when it's this cold out, so we might just maybe wait until tomorrow. It's actually supposed to warm up again tomorrow pretty good. It's only supposed to get to, oh, we're at now, it's minus 11 this afternoon, so yeah, I'm not bothering with that. It says minus 14 on my phone. But tomorrow's supposed to be like 3 degrees. So that'll be a little better. I'll probably work on her then. But today I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, probably won't work on anything in the garage. I'll probably just head her home and call her a day already. Because, you know, what else I got to do, right? So, it's almost lunchtime, so maybe I'll grab some lunch while I'm out, and we'll head her home. But anywho, we made her home. Had to make a quick stop at the Home Depot as well. It wasn't too anything interesting though. When I was working on the putting that valve in the shower thingy there, which I didn't film for you because it was really boring. Stupid too. I like plumbing, but sometimes it's just like, really? Whatever. But anyways, yeah, it's all in, it's good. A couple of leaks there after I had her all soldered up. I just had to shut her off again and then just reheat her and resolder it, and it was fine. But anyways, the shower heady thing we had there kind of sort of fell apart and stuff, so I'm gonna replace it, I guess, too. And it's nothing super fancy or nothing, but she works. As long as you get wet, that's all you need, right? So, you know, that's all I need. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna head her in. I guess I better shut off the money. Head her in and call her day, and maybe do some work on some Farm Sim Saturday. We got to get that rolling again. Holy cow, it's Thursday already. Oh man, that week goes fast. But yeah, anyways, tomorrow we'll probably do some more on the bucket if the weather is coming out nicer, and it's a nice sunny day here, but it's just frigid cold, so I don't really want to be working and stuff like that. That's, you know, don't really have to. So, and it's not an important thing to have done right today and all, so we'll get on her eventually. But tomorrow's supposed to be better, like 3 degrees or something like that, so we'll probably get her hopefully darn near finished. Hopefully, anyways. maybe enough that we can actually try it. I know I said that the other day, but we're just not going to do her when she's cold like this out, welding and working on and stuff. No thanks. There's nothing like welding with a bunch of layers of clothes on and you can't move, and no, I'll wait till it warms up. For me, thanks. But anyways, if I had to do it, I'd have to do it, but whatever. You know, it's not a pressing thing, so... But anyways, I'm going to hit her inside, and we'll catch you tomorrow. And tomorrow is Friday, I guess, already. Holy crap, Friday already. And then into Farm Sim Saturday. So yeah, we better get rocking on that. And get up a Farm Sim Saturday for you, because I know how many of you like that, watching the Farm Sim Saturday, and that's super awesome. So I enjoy doing it. If you enjoy watching it, we'll keep on going. But if you don't enjoy watching it, then I'll not do it anymore, or whatever, you know. So... because it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work putting all that together for, doing it all and editing it all and uploading it all and getting it all processed and getting it ready to rock to hit the go button, for you to enjoy. So, but so far, everybody seems to be enjoying it. So, power to yous, So, hope keeps up, and I like doing it, and kind of hopefully that they'll come out with a new version soon. Like, we're in 2014 now, so maybe they'll come out with I know it's on the tablets and stuff or whatever, but it's just I ain't doing that. I gotta have my keyboard and my mouse. I can't control things with just the fingers alone. So, but anywho, yeah. So hopefully, like they say, they come out with a new version. That'd be nice. Farm Sim 2014 or something. We'll start a brand new whatchamacallit, and away we go with, we'd have to play with probably just basic stuff to begin with, like the stuff that come in the game, because, there wasn't many mods for that out, of course, for quite a while, so. But there sure is tons for 2013 now. Holy jumping, you start looking along the sites there, it's like you spend all day looking at a tractor website, looking at tractors and stuff. But anyways, it's all fun. So, yeah, you guys have a good day. Thanks again for watching. Sorry it wasn't too exciting today, but just blame it on the weather. It's all we can do, but I'm super happy that I got the M1, and we're on the way of doing that, and it's going to be a fair long process, I know, but we'll work on her, and then once we get, on the bike and stuff, and maybe if we take a rip over the summer, we'll do some GoPro in there and stuff. That's about all I'll be able to do with that, is mount her on like the fender or on my helmet or something, and do some GoProing with that. That'd be kind of cool. So, now... they never said on the test, or in the manually book thing, they did mention about driving and texting. Well, obviously on a motorcycle you wouldn't do that, but they never said anything about the GoPro app and starting your camera and stopping your camera and reviewing your footage and stuff on the on your phone. They never said anything about that, so maybe that's okay still. I don't know. Probably not. But anyways, cop pulls you over and, oh, geez, I'm going to fine you for texting on your phone. I wasn't texting, sir. I was adjusting my camera. Can't you see that? Look at the preview. Look at you. Look at me. Look at you. I don't think that'd go over too well either. I'm sure they'd charge you with something. Knowing them guys, they got a whole book they could throw at you with different things. But anyhow, I'm going to head her out. You guys have a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow for some more fabbing. Really like to get rid of some of the snow. Holy man, this is just getting ridiculous. Oh, I've totally destroyed my fence up here too. I should show you that. I'm going to have to rebuild that in the spring. Kind of got her smoked with a few snowplow hits and stuff, so it was not in good shape really to begin with. But this was all made from older cedar rails and stuff, and the vintage look, right? So I think when I'm going to rebuild her, I'm going to use like fresh ones. Pretty sure I got enough cedar trees back there to build a freaking fence around the whole entire house, but anyways, it won't take very much for that. It just kind of keeps people from spying on you all the time, back in there and stuff. If you're out having to, we have the picnic table buried in snow back there, and it's just behind that fence, and we have barbecue or something, we'll sit at the table or whatever, and people are always spying at you, so I put this up so you could kind of hide behind her, right? But she's had a bit of abuse. I guess next year I'm going to have to watch which way I push the snow. If we get a big whack like this again, I'll have to maybe drop the blade in the back, drag it out, and then shove it over somewhere else out of the way. So, but yeah, I was kind of hurt her a bit here. I heard a couple of big snap. Oh, there goes that one. But anyways, we'll catch you tomorrow again, and have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.